What's going on, all of my real estate bosses out here? Hello, hello, everybody. Day two. Y'all in the house? Come on, bosses. Hey, Miss Shannon. So, ladies and gentlemen, we on day 2 of boot camp. Did y'all have a good time yesterday? That's all I want to know. Did you have a good time yesterday? Today, I'm going to try to knock this out in 60 minutes. That's 1 hour. That means we got a lot to do. And we got to go really, really fast. And you're going to need to be able to take notes. You're going to have to be able to make some comments. And you're going to have to do what? You're going to have to take some photos because I'm going to go really, really fast with this. So welcome to day 2 of the 3-day listing boot camp. I'm Coach Ella. I am your success coach. I am your trainer today. I'm all of that today for you. So bosses, I need you to understand something. You have a few days to watch this. So the early bird always catches the worm. If you're listening to this probably a week from now, 2 weeks from now, all of the stuff I'm going to give out, I don't have it anymore. You had to be here to show up. You got to catch the 21-day listing boot camp. So ladies and guys, let me just say this. I put this together. It is technically a 21-day listing boot camp that I put together in 3 days. That means we on steroids. We on warp speed. So can you please introduce yourself? Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're from, because look, you never know that there may be somebody that have a referral in your state. So you got to put where you're from, how long you've been licensed. I'm always curious. How long you've been licensed, and let me know so we can do a little quick roll call. Quick roll call. Who do we have in the house? Who do we have? So I can say hello. Who do we have in the house? Hey, Miss April, Atlanta in the house. I love it. Come on, flood it in. Brittany's in the house. Charlotte, Tampa, 6 years. Shannon. Hey, Miss Jill, Lakeland. We got a bunch of Atlanta, Tampa in the house. Indianapolis. Hey, Valerie, Melinda, Tamara, South Florida, Houston. I'm loving it. So look, we don't have a lot of time because I really want to try to, if I can get this in an hour. I know it was like an hour and a half yesterday. That was a lot. So before I get started, I need to put out my disclosures. I see y'all flooding in. I love it. If I say anything that rub you the wrong way, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it out there. Y'all know I'm unfiltered, uncut, all of the above. But this is the biggest thing. This is for the bosses. If you're a boss making boss moves, can y'all just drop me a quick something in there? I am the boss. And then I know that I'm in the right place with the right people. If you are a boss, let me know. So let's get going. Hey, Kimberly in Maryland, Tara. So ladies, keep it going so I can know who we have here. So I'm going to do a little kind of a recap, but I really want to get into the meats and the potatoes. Ladies, guys, if you want more listings, I keep saying it over and over again. If you want more business, You have to remember your daily activities will determine your outcome, your results, and it'll determine your money. So if you didn't get anything that I said yesterday, you should know that if you don't work, you don't eat. It's simple. You have to do something. And then a lot of times it's the activities that we do yield whatever results. So you got to know a lot of people. You got to meet a lot of people. You got to have a bigger database. So the people that are closing more deals than the others is because their database is just larger. That's it. They're not doing nothing. There's no secrets, but their hunger and their drive. So I just want to know, are y'all ready? If you're ready, put it in here. I'm ready. I'm ready. So let's get this party going. So are you ready? Come on, Cheryl, are you ready? Kim, are you ready? Your daily activities will determine your income. It starts with mindset. We talked about this yesterday. I can't stress it enough. Over and over, mindset. I got some rules. I'm telling y'all right now, the day is, I don't even know. Can somebody put the date in here so we can make it official? I know it's Wednesday. It's February to something. And the thing is that this particular series is not staying up on YouTube. I'm sorry. So if you don't catch it, if you don't share this with somebody to make sure that they catch it, because today we got too many nuggets in here, because I want the folks to actually go through the entire camp and not just take this and then don't implement it. You ladies will have it forever. So no excuses. If you hear, you're not making excuses. There's nothing new I'm going to share. Like there's nothing. I don't have any fairy dust. I don't have no magic blue pill, green pill. All I want you to do is just do something. Can we agree? Barbara says she ready. Who's ready? Who's ready? Sherry Edwards. Hey, are you ready? Awesome, awesome. I appreciate you ladies and guys to the platform. Please make sure you share, like, subscribe. I will come out here as often as you want me to, as long as I know you're going to implement, because I don't want to just constantly train, teach, coach, and then nobody do anything with it. So I want to know that you're going to do something with it. So make a commitment to yourself, and you have my support. Everybody know my mission, no agents left behind. So let's get this party started. So look, I want you to do this. You got a lot of assignments. Don't forget, this is boot camp. Did you forget? This is boot camp. So you got work to do. I want you to create a list of all of your office listings that have sold in the past 45 days. Because what I want you to do is circle prospect around. A lot of times when we list properties, the neighbors are nosy neighbors. A lot of times other people have been thinking about it. They just didn't do it first. Most of the time, if you ride a community and you look around, I'm going to ask you guys this. When you ride a community, you look around, it's not the same yard sign. There's 10 houses in the community. Typically, it's 10 different agents that have that listing. So no, you might have every now and then that somebody may dominate the area, but not really. So a lot of times we shy away from going into a particular community because you say, oh, John got that area on lockdown. No, he don't. He got you believing he got it on lockdown. All you got to do is go into the MLS, pull up, and see if John has it on lockdown. Now, is there 20 listings in there and 15 of John's? Yeah, John got that on lockdown. But if it's not, he got 2 and there was 18 other agents, he ain't got that on lockdown. So don't get discouraged. But I want you to go and think about it. If you don't have listings and you want listings, this is a great way. Most of the listing agents is sad, but a lot of the listing agents don't farm around their own listing. You know why? because the way they got the listing was probably from a referral. It wasn't through the efforts of farming. How many of you ladies and guys here, because I got to remember, boss ladies, we got some boss guys that are on YouTube. So I want to give respect to them as well. But let me ask you this. How many of you that had listings, you got it not through a referral, you not through someone you know, but you literally farmed for it? And when you farmed for it, no, let's go back. The ones that you got from the referral or your sphere, did you market it? Yes, you marketed. You put it in the MLS. Yes, you did your postcard. Yes, but did you really, did you realize that if for one listing you get, you have the potential that you can get 3 deals from? That means if you prospected properly, you could. So I want you to go pull up all of your office listings. And then you're going to do your set of prospecting the way that the listing agent probably, well, they should have. Can you do that? So you want to pick the ones that sold real fast. You want to pick the ones that if they sold and went under contract and had multiple offers, oh my gosh. Because see, what you can do now is circle prospect around that community and say, hey, Mr. Seller, my company listed, my company sold the Joneses property. We had multiple offers. You know that there was multiple offers because the agent is in your office. So these are things that you can do when you don't have listings. And if you do have listings, you definitely need to be doing this. You can also offer them a free market report. Y'all got to get a little sexy, a little savvy with calling a CMA, because they don't know what CMA is. So can y'all throw out some creative, sexy names for a CMA? It could be a home value report, a yearly house check update, something. Can y'all throw out something? Talk to me, because this is the thing. When we help each other, everybody wins. So what are some of the names you can call a CMA? And we're letting the community know that I'm going to be in your neighborhood. My team going to be in your neighborhood this week. It's COVID, so somebody say a neighborhood market update. See, it got to be something that the people, oh, I need that. Oh, did you get this competitive market report? Did you get this yearly home, report update? Whatever. Think of some things. I need y'all to throw out some stuff. Y'all sleeping. I need y'all to wake up. You're sleeping on me. Throw out some things so you can help another boss out. It has to be so juicy that the owners say, wait a minute, I need that report. How come I didn't get one? They're going to be dying to get one of your reports, right? So you can do that. Yes or no? Can we do that? It's simple. It's easy. It's free. Where all my free babies at? Where all my bosses that like free? Yes. Hey, Rose. I like it. A neighborhood yearly home value. See, come on, think of some things, because ladies, gentlemen, we got to pull out all of the stuff. Like, there's so many things that are happening out there. You got to pull out all of the stops. We got to go above and beyond. So here's a script. I'm not going to read every script. I probably got about 6, 7 scripts here, 8 or 9. I need you to take a quick picture. These are some of the things that you can, if you're calling around the neighborhood, to offer these home value reports. See, it's different making a cold call and you don't have nothing to say, but I need your business. Versus if you call me sincerely, genuinely, and you call me and you let me know what I'm missing. You know what, Miss Ella, we do this every year. And I don't recall you getting a copy of this, but I would love to make sure you get a copy of this home market report. What it does is shows you the value of your house today. I'm not sure if you were planning on moving or if you needed to get, repairs done in your house for a home equity line of credit. But this report, we do this for all of the neighbors. How about I send you a copy? Matter of fact, I can drop you off a copy if that's better. Come on, bosses, take it up. See, where I'm at in 2022, level up. Where are all my bosses out here that's ready to level up? Just drop me a note. Time to level up. You can't be doing and thinking about the way it was 100 years ago. You got to stay out of the marketer's mouth. Well, hey, coach, don't say that. Somebody gonna get mad. I'm like saying, y'all gotta start kicking the middleman to the curb. Y'all gotta stop letting these people tell us about our business. Hey, I thought we was the boss. That's what I'm saying. Level up. So be creative. So can you make that call now? You're not making a call like, hey, you know what? I ain't had a check in about 2 months and I've been eyeing on your property. I know y'all want to leave up out of there. Come on, bosses. Y'all know me. I want us to do something. I'm challenging everybody that's on this call. We got to start making more business connection. And this is something, a side note. This is not even on here. It's a side note. You want to get into commercial listings? How many businesses are in your community? How many business owners that are leasing commercial properties? How many business owners that have leased commercial properties? How many business stores? And do you know you sleeping on a whole lot of commercial? This wasn't even supposed to come out today because I'm just thinking when I look and say, you know what? I'm challenging us. It's too many real estate agents that we don't have a pool of business owners. At least we know they got a job. At least we know that it's possible that they can get a loan. And if they can't, you can help them. I'm just saying. So let's make it our business, because I want to say on the last one we did yesterday, we talked about you making a business contact every day. Can you commit to this? So meet one new business owner every week and feature them on your social platform. I want to, you remember that, I don't even know the name of but I was talking to a boss lady, and she's always out and about, and she, real heavy on social media. And I was like, you got to have this, where's her name? So it's like, where's Karen today? Or Karen in the neighborhood. Y'all know Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood. Why not Karen and Kim and whoever? Why not you in the neighborhood, and let your people know you in the neighborhood? So I'm wondering where Coach is today. Well, Coach is over this restaurant. Coach is over at that store. She's over here. Don't you know you'll start getting a trend? Not only a trend for you, for that business, but then you tag yourself into that business page. Because what about some of the businesses that are really big on social media? When you connect your story to their story, can you do that, bosses? I'm trying to connect you with people. See, because a lot of the myth is this. How do you get listings? How do you get listings? You got to talk to people that got houses. Can y'all say that again? How do you get listings? You got to talk to people that got houses. Are y'all still with me, bosses? Let me do this because I totally forgot. How you doing, bosses? Can you put this in the feed? Because I want you to say this every time we connect. I'm going to ask you how you doing, and I want you to put, I'm having the best day of my life. So I'm going to ask all of my bosses here, how are you doing today? Can you put that in so that it can help? Every time I read it, every time I see it, it just does something. I'm having the best day of my life. So I pray that you're having the best day of your life right now. So drop me a note to let me know you're good. Thank you. Let's go. So look, resources. This is a little, I don't know if you know this. Y'all got to do a lot of little cutting the pictures or whatever. Hey, Miss Sherry. Lola. Yes, I'm having the best day of my life. Look, snap a photo. Here's some resources to find sellers. And like I said, it's nothing that I'm gonna share with you guys that you've never heard. I want you to think about it a little differently. I know it's we're in the middle in winter, but this is gonna be when the springtime and the summertime. I want you to go to yardsales.net, yardsales.com, Craigslist. I want you to search every moving to anything that's dealing with people are moving. Have you connected with some of these companies, moving companies, truck companies, the people that's trying to get trash out of their house, help you move or whatever? I want you to start thinking a little differently. They got estate sales, and this is stuff that's published and it's free. They got Facebook yard sales, people trying to get rid of stuff out of their house. They say it in their comments. I'm trying to get this stuff because I got to get ready to relocate. I'm telling you, if you go to yardsales.com, yardsales.net, and I want you to just do a search on that site. And on that site, you'll see people have put their stuff, they're saying that they're trying to get, because a lot of times they try to sell it at once. They don't want to just really do a true yard sale. They're actually doing an internet sale. And if you go look on there and you'll see it, and they got the address, they got everything, and they say, I'm moving. I found so many of them for my agents, right? I found so many. And then what you do when you look at it and they put the address, go in your MLS and see if it's listed. 9 times out of 10, bosses, is not. Usually they typically try to do that first before they have reached out to a real estate agent. So you got to think outside the box. Military by owner sites. We missing, we sleeping, because you know why? We got a third-party marketer, this middleman creeping up in the back of my neck, and all he keep talking about is how you can get leads, 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 leads. We done got so accustomed to that word, leads, leads, leads. Well, let me tell you what it means. Let everybody appear desperate, and it's an S at the end, just put a dollar sign on it, it's your money. That's what leads mean. You want listings, go find people that got houses. You want buyer deals, go find buyers, people that are renting. You want listings twofold, go find owners that are ready to move up and go get them a new construction. What did I do? I just broke the code, the bank. Come on, bosses. So look, this is what I want you to start tracking, because if you don't know what you're doing, like if you're doing sometimes we're going 100 miles a minute, I get it. No contacts, no prospects equal no money. So every week that goes by and you start looking at your system, you start looking at your numbers, because y'all know it's like, look at your numbers. I want you to pay attention to your contacts. Pay attention to how many people you actually talking to. And you can pretty much, your income is predictable. It's predictable. If you tell me you're talking to this many people, it's just kind of by default. You're going to have more transactions. So start thinking about how many expires did you call? How many text messages did you send out? How many circle prospectings did you do? How many listings appointments did you go on? How many listings did you take? How many buyer consultations did you do? So if I ask you ladies and guys this, what did you do last week? What did you do the week before that? But I want to tell you something. You can do it. And it's not going to take you 17 hours a day to do it. It's just you have to be precise. It's like you see the bullseye, you see it, and you got to go straight to it. All of this other stuff is a distraction. Now you can spend more time with your family. Now you can go on outings. You can have date nights and date It ain't even got to be date nights. You can have a date in the middle of the day. You can go pamper yourself. How many of you all once a day, at least one day a week, it's just about you? That's all it's about. I know we talk about a listing boot camp, but I just want to make sure that we taking care of ourselves, because all of this don't mean anything if you ain't happy, if your life is miserable, if everything falling apart around you. I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I don't want to die doing it, right? So come on, bosses. Let's get this party going. So look, we talked about, you remember I mentioned the young man Q. Young guy, 26 years old. I think he's 28 now. 26 years old. He's 3 years now in the business, but his first year he did 106 deals. 60% of them was listings. And you know, his method, which is, you got to say, nah, he was doing something. He didn't buy no leads. None of that. He did the old-fashioned way, was talk to people. His database is just ridiculous because he talked to everybody, anybody that will listen to him. He made phone calls, called everybody. Anybody that was in proximity to him, they knew who he was. So he has a 4-point system that he implemented. And as long as he got his points done, he was done for the day. And then, of course, you know, you got your regular transaction stuff you got to do, but your prospecting is done. So ladies, guys, I want to create a 5-point system, because that's how we rock. I'm going to give everybody a copy of this tracker so that you can keep track and you can let me know your progress. Every day, your goal is 5 contacts. And you can measure this because you'll be able to say, I talked to one past client. I had one personal contact, and that could just be anybody in the store or this, wherever. An industry contact. I know you got your lender, you got your title, you got one. Well, there's 1,000 of them out there. You want to still build relationships, and y'all can do other things together. You want a nonprofit that's in your area. I know we focus a lot on the big national nonprofits, but give your local nonprofits some love. Everybody know we have Unity in the Community as Real Estate Ladies Rock nonprofit, but I want you to give some love to your local nonprofits. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I'll make sure everybody, if you want this tracker, just put something in the chat, Coach, I want the tracker. Now, like I said, this tape is not going to be up for past Monday anyway. So make sure, and I know my team going to be like, Coach, let me just get them a link, but I need to know if you want it. And then that way, because I know that you're committed to tracking, you can make a copy of it. If you want to snap a picture, if you want this pretty one, then just post it in there, I want a copy. Other than that, snap a picture of it. But if you do this, I guarantee I'll owe you dinner. If you tell me you do this every day and you'll get no deals at the end of the year, I'll come and I'll take you to dinner, fly you where I'm at. That means I know this works. I know it works. It's what we're doing every day that is not, it don't match. You remember I said yesterday, most of our activities is yielded to getting buyer business. Most of our activities, we're chasing buyer deals. Buyers are going to come to you automatically anyway. They're going to come. So I want you to focus your activities so you can measure your results. All right. So now, where do you think? No, let me go ask this. Why do you don't? There's really, how do I say this? Have y'all noticed that there are really no marketing companies for listings? No, there's nobody out there really selling listing leads. There are a million of buyer leads that you get. Then they'll throw in, yeah, we can get you some seller listings. You know why they don't have that on lockdown? It's because most of the listings come from referrals anyway. Now, what about the ones that don't come from? Y'all remember the Z? They started with find out what your home is worth. If you want to know the value of your home, find out what your home is worth. That's how they got going with getting the sellers believing that the Z had the answer, because that was a marketing piece. And that's what, so anybody that's selling you seller leads, anybody say, I got sellers for you, all they're doing is creating a Facebook or Google or YouTube ad. And in that ad is, do you want to know the value of your home? I can guarantee you that's all they're doing. Did you hear me? So my question to you, bosses, is why you can't do that? Like, why have we let a marketing company infiltrate? And I'm not talking about one, I'm talking about a lot of them. How did they become the brains of the real estate industry? How is it that they can tell you, I got all of these leads for you, and we never ask the question, well, how are you getting them? And if you was to really find out that you're spending $2,000 a month to run some Facebook ads that may have cost $200 a month, but you're paying $1,800 overage, wouldn't you do it yourself? Wouldn't you go hire somebody to do it for you versus the middleman? And I know I'm gonna get, you know what? That's all right, because this one ain't gonna stay up long. But if anybody want to challenge me on, I don't care, because I'm tired of us being used. But they can't use us if we put the boss hat on. When you wearing the boss hat, that is not going to happen to you. It's not going to happen to you. Just trust me, bosses. So I want us to create our own bait, because that's all it is. You want to know how much your house is worth? You remember the CMAs that we said we will be able to do? It's pretty much, do you want to know the value of your home? If you challenge yourself to do at least 10 CMAs every month, don't you realize that you're going to get listings? Are you offering it? Do they know that they can come to you to find out what the value of their home is? All right, that's enough of my chatter. I don't have that much time. So think about the referrals now. We're on another piece. You got to build up your referral piece. This is a side note too. Now, if anybody has ever gone through the 21-day listing boot camp, I've always said you can get listings from any source. Typically, you're going to get it from referrals. If you know that to be true, why are we not building our referral database like strong? I told you I've let stuff slip through the slide, but you got to think about this. You sell a house today, you sell 10 of them in a year. Do you realize that next year you should walk in the new year with 10 deals automatically? You know why? It's because the 10 people that you sold houses to should refer you to one person in the course of 365 days. Now, let me ask you ladies this, and you guys this. Do you believe that people come across somebody in a course of a year that either need to buy, sell, or rent? Do you believe that? Yes or no? Drop it in the thing. Do you think people come across somebody in their life, whether it's an employee, whether it's, a co-worker, whether it's the neighbor, whether it's the uncle's cousin, sister, whether it's anybody? Do you believe that in the course of a year, somebody's making that transition? You need your clients to be your voice. You can't be everywhere at the same time, trying to run from here to here, advertise on this page, that page. You can't do that by yourself. So you got 10 cheerleaders that you sold a house to last year that loved you, that did what they spoke so highly of you. Those 10, I can walk into the next year saying, I'm closing 10 already. You know why? Because I prepped them all year long of that year, their first year. What did you do with your clients on the first one after they purchased their home? We had a home housewarming party. I bought all this stuff. What'd you get them? I bought them a nice closing gift. The knives, the cutting boards, the this. Spent $200, $300, $400, all of that good stuff. I did all of that. Well, what happened at month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, month 6, month 7, month 8, year, 2 years? What happened? Nothing. Let me just give you a little tip. This is not even on this here, but I want to share this. So think about it. You got $100 for your client. How about sending them something every single month? They got Five and Below. They got all of these companies that sell in bulk. You send them an ice scraper. You send them a calendar. You can find stuff that's under $5. You can find stuff that's $1. Go to Dollar Tree. They got a lot of nice stuff. And you send it to them month 2, month 3, month 4. This is their year warm up. And I broke down my closing gift, because if y'all got the home warranty, I don't know. I'm just throwing out some ideas. Let me know if it resonate with you. And then I'm working them all the way up to the year. And so on month 12, their anniversary, y'all already sending them, once a year, you're sending them their tax stuff. But okay, so month 12, you remember when you did your walkthrough? The walkthrough, they're excited because they're getting ready to go to closing. How about snap a picture of them in front of the house? Because see, this is the last time, not last, that you're going to see them right there in that moment. Snap a picture. Y'all paying $1,000 anyway for these phones and a monthly cost on them. Make them use them for something. So on month 12, go get a nice frame. This is the month that you can actually spend a little bit of money and go get a nice little frame. And put that picture in there and say, I can't believe it's been a year. But see, every single month that you were sending them a little trinket, they couldn't wait to get that in the mail. But not only they couldn't wait to get it in the mail, what you were doing was you was grooming them. Because see, they were thinking about you all year long. Then you're going to say, Coach, what I do on year 2, year 3. On year 2, year 3, you don't have to do all of that. Because now they get their quarterly. This was just your way of, because you remember I said your goal is to get one deal from the client every year that you, come on, where y'all at? See, I don't see nothing, Shy. I got my partner Shy on here with me. I don't see nothing. Like, can you do that? So the goal is, how many deals, let me ask, in 2021, how many deals did you do last year? Don't be ashamed. If you did 10, that's because you wanted to do 10. If I did 4, mind your business, I did 4. If she did 24, stay out of her closet. She did 24. Your number does not determine the success. It's the number that you said you were going to do determines your success. Got it? Because I get tired of this. I'm this top producer because I closed 100. Well, I'm a top producer. I closed 6. I got a retirement. I got a husband. I got a 4 other jobs. You don't know my story. So how many did you do? So Shannon, you did 24. Shannon, you walk in 2022. You know you're supposed to have 24. Eva, 10. You walk in 2022. You got 10 in the bank. No, it don't matter. It's that you did 4 and it took care of you, right? Amy, 11. So can y'all think about this concept? So tell me, am I crazy? Or does this make sense? Now, what if everybody don't give me one? It's okay, but I'm pretty sure with those gifts coming in every month, clockwork, when they hear somebody talking about real estate, you're going to be the one. Most of the time they say what statistically a person will use another real estate agent only because they haven't even heard from their old one. That's all. Okay, I spent too much time on that, but I wanted to just give y'all that. Can you do that? So ladies, guys, what are your strengths? And then know what your challenges are. When I work with agents, the challenges, let's bury that. You know you got it, but let's bury it and let's kind of build on your strengths. So your strengths will outweigh your challenges, but you got to address it. So I need you to discover your strengths. So everybody, we do things totally different. And I want to bring out the best in you and what you have to offer. So know what you have and use it, work it. Some of y'all got specialties and you're not even using your specialties. Some of y'all may know how to do, all kinds of things, taxes. You got a this kind of shop, that kind of shop. You got tools, you knit, you sew, you do. I mean, there's a whole lot of things that you guys may do, but use it to your advantage. We talked about this, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this is like your golden ticket in it for me. And when I talk about these ebooks, I want you to expand on your thought process of why I'm even saying this. People read, for one. It's an easy way to connect with people, for two, without no pressure. And then it's informative. And this is what I want to really dive in today, because there's so many different articles that we could discuss. We talked about this yesterday. I did this in the 50 deals class. So if y'all go back to that, we came up with a whole list of things, but we're talking about sellers. And I need everybody really quick for me. I want you to help me out. And for those of you guys that are waiting for the design team, I'm gonna throw this one too, to create. These books are turning out to be so amazing. And the longest part of the books for the relocation is that they got researchers that go and research your area. And this is like a customized book. But I want to just let everybody know you can do this on your own. Like, you can do it on your own. I just opted, we got designers. But I want us to do something really, really quick. As fast as you can. I need everybody to come up with 5. We are in camp. So for those of you all that just popped in and don't realize why you being so active, like why she keep asking me to put something down, because I need to know you listening. I need to know that you're in camp mode right now. You ain't sleeping. You ain't taking a call. You ain't got a buyer on your side like you trying to multitask. I need you to focus with me really quick, because you're going to look at this list and everybody's going to start writing. What is the need for an owner to sell their house? And I want y'all to just put down topics. What could we talk about? And these are the type of books you can create. These are the books that you can create. So they need to know about staging. They need to know about safety. They need to know about, come on, help me out. You think of 5 and everybody else think of 5. We have almost 100 people on here. Do you know how much material we will get together? Curb appeal. That's an article. Divorce. Selling through a divorce. That is crucial. You can create a book on it. All we got to do is research the topic, get some data together, put it together, and it's a book. I'm not asking you to write a novel. Moving with kids, relocating with children. What about, special needs and things like that, downsizing. Come up with 5, moving with pets. That's huge. Equity, Don't lose your equity when moving. Schools, what type of schools? So what about the Ivy League schools? What about the special schools? What about the magnet schools? So declutter the prayer for sale. So every topic that you think of, I want you to think of what goes behind it. Ladies, guys, you don't need a 55-page ebook. If it's 2 pages, 3 pages, if it's 5 pages, part of the pages is the front cover, the inside about you. The front part, the other part is about the topic, and then you go pulling your research. I had to hire the design team and hired like 5 researchers to go pull up stuff. Y'all know they got ghostwriters out there. I'm telling you, this is so crucial because when you send this to an owner, and we're going to talk about for sale by owners in a minute, and I'm going to show you the power of utilizing these books. Keep these comments coming, bosses. We all need help. I can't work this by myself. I need every single boss to be willing for and fight for no agents left behind. This information is readily available to anybody. You ain't got to pay for it. But if we don't help each other, this is so ebooks created. If you're not techie savvy, y'all know they got Canva, they got all these different places or whatever. And then we have a design team that will customize this stuff for you. So look, we did, I do have the boardroom for some of you ladies on Real Estate Ladies Rock. I know I have a boardroom, which is actually a private coaching piece that I do. And these are 2 of my fabulous boardroom bosses. But you get a relocation guide. This is for sellers. This is for people that may be moving, because you got to remember, if they're relocating, what are they doing with the place that they have? We got almost 50,000 women on Real Estate Ladies Rock page. Then you can't tell me I can't find another agent. I mean, would you take a referral, bosses? I'm just going to ask, would you take a referral? If I had somebody that was relocating to my area and they were coming from California or coming from Atlanta, coming from wherever, could I call you up and say, hey, look, I got an owner. And you know how I got them? Through my relocation guide. Because that guide is a resource. And I'm not just talking about anything. And it's like from housing, it's from the amenities in the area, the restaurants in the area, the activities in the area. That's what those books are. So you can do that. I'm going to show you guys, if y'all haven't seen it already, I'm going to show you what it looked like. So you want to create a website, which is like your landing page. So you're going to create the website. You can create, like I said, if you're talented, go into Canva and do it. If you're not, okay, then you can get the design team. Just let me know if you would like the design team to do it. You just got to drop something into the chat, and then I will get them to reach out to you. And then you want a landing page. I always call a landing page a bait page, because that's what it is. What it is you want my book, you got to give me some information. You'll get the book immediately, but you got to give me some information, because you're not going to get the book without it. So it asks for the name and the email address and the telephone number, right? How many people, this is a question for all of you bosses. How many times have you dropped your email address in for something? How many times, oh my God, you know how much junk email I get? Because I left my name and email address for somebody because I wanted something. This is the same thing that you have to start doing. You have to start thinking like the marketers think. And people want to know. You remember we was talking about the CMA? We can create one for that. Knowing what the true value of your house. Don't lose your equity when you're moving. Don't lose your equity when you're selling. Why is it, there's a book that we're working on, and it says, sell your house without a real estate agent. And you're going to say, Coach, well, why would I want to give people a book that say, sell without a real estate agent? I'll tell you, here's the trick. Because when they see all of the stuff that you got to do, now the book is provided by you. With your picture, with your information, is selling without a real estate agent. Because you know what? I don't discourage people to sell by themselves. If they can do it, hey, so be it. Maybe I'll get the buy side deal. Maybe when they get ready to relocate wherever they're going, it's okay. I want to provide them with the information because I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all got to make sure y'all have your camera ready. Okay, so let me go here. Sha, can we do a little demonstration on what the ebook and how I want you guys to do it? So if you do it on your own, this is what I want you to do. Create you the create you the cover website. You can do it on Canva. And then you want to create the landing page. And then when you create the landing page, so Sha, are you there? Okay, so this is what your page would look like of what they will come to. So you would create this, create a design up, and it will be like, if you want a copy of the seller guide. So create something that's customized and it looks like this is your professional book, right? So then they're going to click on your personal link. You'll have a website link. And then it says selling a home in Texas, or don't go yet. It'll say selling a home in Texas, or whatever you want it to say. You know, sell fast in Texas, relocating to Texas, or whatever that title. I would say if we're targeting sellers, because this is what we're talking about, that's what you want. Then it says, get a free copy of my home seller guide. We do this with the relocation ones. We do these for buyers as well. So then they're going to click on, because everybody wants to bait. They want to see what they're going to get. Now, all they need and what we make them do is put their name and email address. We don't make it mandatory for the telephone number, but you can. I don't recommend it because a lot of times people automatically put their number just by default. They'll put their number. So they say, click here to get the guide. And when they click on there, this is the cool thing. And I don't like having to wait for stuff, but this is the cool thing. They get the book automatically. And so you create this, and then here's the book. So you got your nice cover of your book, and then the inside pages. We've been working on the buyer one and whatever. So click on and just stroll through. This is what your book look like, and it's customized to you. So create this. You can do this for, like I said, people that are rent to own programs. You can create, credit books. You can create, unlimited, because what do I say you want? You want their information so that you can do what other marketers do is now I can drip campaign you to death. But I'm providing you value. Let me just say this, they're not going to throw your book away. Versus you giving me a bunch of business cards and stuff like that. You want to go to your local printer and you want to print it out. You get a PDF document of it and go print it out. You want to do this for sale by owners? You remember I said I got a book I'm working in the making for these ebooks is selling without a real estate agent. But I want to show y'all something. So Sean, let me pop back in here. Let me go here. I'm going to add me here. So I want to show y'all something for sale by owners. Y'all know how y'all been trying to go after sale. So let's say that we have targeted for sale by owner. So let's talk about this as a group. A lot of times people go into the door of a for sale by owner and pretty much kind of say, hey, I want to, let me take a look at your property because I may have a buyer, et cetera, right? So if you want the design team, more information on design team, just put design team, and then put it in here because I'm not going to know who's on this call. So you know how you're working with the for sale by owners and we pretty much kind of tell them, yeah, we got a buyer and we're going to come on over. Well, I want y'all to twist that up a little bit, right? You might not have a buyer. It may kind of go into the alternate. But you should be reaching out to them and you want to preview the home. And the reason why you want to preview the home is because you're that particular agent that knows and want to know about what's happening in the area. Because you may come across a buyer and I may tell them, look, Mr. Seller, I know you're probably getting bombarded by people that are reaching out to you. I don't want to list your house. I just need to know what the inventory looks like in my area, because I do work with a lot of buyers. And so if your property actually fits one of my clients, at least this way I have seen your property. What can I set up a time to go, come look at your house? Because see, I'm already letting you know, I'm not coming over there to go try to get your listing. I'm coming over there because I'm doing my job, which I need to know what's happening in the area. Now, what you can do, and I'm just going to let y'all take pictures of these slides. I'm going off script a little bit, but I want to talk about these for sale by owners, right? Because we're in a market where they probably could sell their house. But the thing is if they do sell their house, are they working with anybody in the relocation? What about a relocation guide to their area? We're talking about these ebooks, right? But also another thing, you can assist them in, because you're a part of a network of over 50,000 real estate bosses all across the country, you can help with them with anything. But this is the thing. Let's say you over there, they allow you to come tour the house and things like that. And then you may want to give your observations. What if you did have some observations that you wanted to get? I may come back and be like, you know what, Mr. Seller, I'm gonna give you a couple of, things that I actually saw, because since I do work with a lot of buyers, you may want to boom, boom, boom. What? Hey, make it a little bit more brighter in here or something like that. Whatever it may be, and not literally trying to, of course, they hire us for our expertise, but you may want to just say something. Now, what if you had a book? What if you had that magic book that you went and you got your seller guide? What if you got that one, Selling Your Home Without a Real Estate Agent book? What if you had that one, and in there, if you say, you know what, I typically don't do this, because I wasn't really prepared, but I think I got a copy, and this may be something that could help you, in your process, because I do want you, successfully to be able to sell your property. Now, what if I had that magic book? Because I went and made 10 copies at my local printer just for this reason. Are y'all following me? Like, I want to know, because I'm not in a classroom setting, so I don't get to get the only way that I get to know that you're listening and that you are following me is you got to give me some shout outs in this message. So you got to say something that if it's resonating with you, and that if you can do this. So can y'all holler back at me? Can y'all say something? So if I'm there, and then I'll say, you know what, hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. And I'll go to my car and I'm going to go get my seller guide. I'm going to go get that guide that I got, Selling Your House Without a Real Estate Agent. Hey, Selling Your House Without a Real Estate Agent, because see, I ain't mad at you. And I'm not one of them other agents that literally just went over there and then we're going to start talking about listing your house. I'm going to do the other mode. I'm going to reverse it, right? So I'm going to go through some of these slides. So I'll tell them, your house is really, really nice, and I'm going to keep this on my radar, and I'm going to pass it on to the other agents in the office, if you don't mind, because we do, meet Mondays, once a week, and we discuss, the new inventory. And then, you can tell them, I do have some pointers for you, and I might want to share it with you. So can y'all, are we down? Y'all with me? I need y'all to just snap the photo, because I'm going to go really, really fast. So now, this is where we're going to come back to your value proposition. What do you have to offer? We got to have something. What is your marketing plan? See, because it's obvious that the seller, we already know why they're doing it on their own, because they're believing that they're saving, and they may be actually saving. But we want to just let them know what's your value proposition, because it can't just be you can't sell it by yourself because you are for sale by owner. Yes, they can. Don't get that twisted, boss ladies, because you know why? The buyers get to see it on the MLS too. They got their agent looking at it, because the people are savvy enough to know that to put it on the MLS. So don't say that they can't sell it. I need you now to just bring your value of why they need you. So you got what? Do y'all everybody have a marketing list? Do you have a marketing list? Like, you may even make a call. This is a side note. Let's say you're calling an expired and you calling on the expires, and you say, Mr. Seller, I noticed your property did not sell. You remember I said to find out all of the things, the reason why they did not sell? Your property did not sell. And I know I said I was going to try to get this done in an hour. We may have to pick it back up on tomorrow. So let me go back. So you know it expires, and you may say, Mr. Seller, I understand that your property didn't sell. It could be a couple of these factors, and and you may give them the list of the reason why you may believe that it didn't sell. Because you remember I said that's another article, that's another book. But then I'm going to ask them, I'll be like, Mr. Seller, so let me just ask you, because it's really hard to believe that, your house, and it is in, a desirable area, that it did not move, and you didn't get that many appointments. So let me just ask you, did the agent provide you with a 99-point marketing strategy? And they like, no. And it's like, wait a minute. So you did not get the 99-point marketing strategy? They like, no, I didn't get. What's that? I was like, oh man, that's kind of unfortunate that you didn't get the 99-point marketing. They now like trying to figure out, like, what the heck is she talking about? No, I ain't get that, and I want that. So let me ask you, boss ladies, is your list 20? Do you have a list of 20 ways that you sell it? 30? What about 40? What is your list? Tell me how many things are on your list right now. Talk to me, bosses. How many things are on your list on your marketing plan? 10, 20, 30, 40? Well, you should have a 99 or 199. I need you right now to think about what all do you do as a real estate professional to get these houses sold. They may not know it. So I'm going to show you 99 ways. Now, everybody has something. I want you to take this, and then I want you to come back to me. And the reason why I'm going to say this is because I believe that and you can find anything on Uncle Google. We've been in business a long time. Everything is on Uncle Google because of YouTube. I want everybody to create at least 100 things. 100. I want you to surpass this list. 100 things that you can do. This was so interesting that you got to mark down every single thing that you do so people do not discredit our service ever again. Snap a picture. This is 1 through 10. Y'all got it? This is 11 through 20. You better take a picture because this is not going to stay up past. You got to rewind. I'm giving you enough time to snap a picture. I'm showing you 99 things that you do as a real estate professional, and you need to put this in your marketing plan. You can tweak it, you can change it, you can add to it, but don't ever let anyone else ever tell us that how they can discredit or what we do, because we do a lot of daggone work, don't we? Yes, bosses. So this is 11 through 20. We do a lot. Snap a picture, freeze screen it, whatever y'all do. We do a lot. This is 30. I said I'm showing you 99 things you do. So if you don't know what your value is, I'm showing it to you right now. So now, 31 to 40. I can't read all of these, bosses. I got to go really, really fast. I can't read. I'm going to give you opportunity. Can you go back to the first page? All right, now look. Come on, bosses. I'm going to do this for my boss lady. Here's 1 through 10. I'm going to give y'all 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's page 1. That's 1 through 10. 11 through 20. Snap a picture. Come on, team. Come on, team. If I can see some ones, that means y'all got it. Somebody put some ones in the chat. Don't throw up the stroller. Come on, boss lady. Here's one again. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all got it? All right, everybody should have it by now. Other than that, y'all better share. Here's page 2. Everybody got it? All right, awesome, awesome. So here's page 3. This is 21 to 30. Because they'll never tell you again, or you will never not know all of what you do when you get ready to list a house. Now, you remember I said we're going to put this in a book so we can, you know, these are the things so they understand your value. You need to understand your value. And I know that we've missed some things on here. So this is 99 ways to do it. All right, everybody got this page here? Awesome, awesome. Give me some now out there. Let me know y'all got this one. All right, all right. Yes, yes. Thanks, Tracy. This is 41 to 50. I'm telling you, there's 99 of these. Now, I want you to rinse it and you create you one. You can take this one and use it to do what you want, and you can tweak it to your state. You can add to it, you can take away from it, but you have it. It's yours. Here's 51 to 60. See, because this is what I want to tell people. Like, what? We do what we, real estate professionals are the best. Value our services. We do more than just put a sign in your yard. We work for this commission. We work our butts off for this, right? Y'all got it? Here's 61 through 70. Come on, ladies, gentlemen. Can this be sent to us rather than taking pictures? The reason why it cannot be sent to you, you know what, boss? I don't know. Let me think about it by the time I finish. I think I'm going to have tomorrow a package for everybody to show up tomorrow. And I think it's going to have all of the scripts I've shared. It's going to probably have this list because I didn't add this list to it. It's going to have the, what do you call it? The daily checker. I got to just get my team to put it all in one package. So those of you all that made it all 3 days. All right, everybody got that one? So this is 71 to 80. And when I was going through these lists, and like I said, you can Google anything. A lot of the stuff, like I said, it was, you know, accessible to us from Uncle Google. It's so much information out here. And I know that there's some things that we missed. There's some things that could be added. So I can just tell you safely that there are more than 100 things that you do in a transaction working with a seller. And you just got to know your value. The videos are going to be up till over the weekend. So we give everybody an opportunity to go back in and review. It's only going to be on YouTube. If you're a boardroom member, it'll go into the boardroom. All right, 81 to 90. Hey, Kenya, you're welcome, boss lady. So everybody see this? We got this one. 81 to 90. We're on the last one, the last slide. Hang on in there with me. And like I said, 91 to 99. And the last one is we personally attend the closing and advise you with this closing docs all the way from the beginning to the end. It was so many things that you guys do when you're working with these owners. And now I want you to do this. Take that list and I want you to make it your own. I want you to create. Do you guys have an escape clause? Meaning like a listing guarantee. If you don't, it's like a customer satisfaction guarantee policy. If you don't like my services, if I don't provide you with the white glove, what is the name of your white glove service? See, because there should be like a lower, a middle, a high, and a high. You want high dollars, you gotta have that white glove service. I'm just saying, I'm just talking off the cuff, I'm not on script on that one, but I'm just saying. So now you gotta snap pictures because I kind of paraphrased a lot of the stuff. Y'all got to remember, I'm trying to take a 21-day camp in 3 days. So it's a lot. It's a lot. We went through so much in 21 days. Here's a for sale by owner script for you that you can use. Trying to see which this one is. If you want to go that route of trying to get them as a buyer agent, to helping them, and you can offer your book. That book, y'all going to be doing these ebooks. If you are, and the reason why I opted for a design team, because I wanted to look like a professional book. I don't want it to look like, I could do Canva well. I'm not taking away from those. If you got skills, you got skills. I didn't want to take it away from, hey, Shy, we're going to, okay, so we got another. I need y'all to just snap photos or come back to the video, because these are some good steps that you can use when working with your for sale by owners. And so basically, you can go at it two different ways. One, I'm coming to look at the house because that's my job. Or two, you can go in that whole solicitation piece of you trying to get the listing. But I'm telling you, I think you're going to have a lot of more results, better results, especially if you don't have a lot of inventory, you don't have a lot of sales. Sometimes we're going up against people that are going to use the fact that they've sold 5,000 houses because they got a mega team. But what stands out from you, because they're going to go with your character and some other different characteristics. So is the for sale by owner in the ebook also. On the seller guide is not, we have like some packages that they did. They got a seller guide, a buyer guide, and a relocation guide, which comes with all of the websites and also comes with a video. Like if you want to utilize a video, they have packages. And for sale by owner one, we're doing a for sale by owner one that we're doing is I'm selling your home without a real estate agent. And that whole list of things that's going to come on that list as well. And it'll be, it's an actual book to that one. So we're going to talk about absentee owners. I know my time is up. Research your MLS absentee owners. This is the second next best thing. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm going to share my Fiverr contact with you. I remember just recently, I still prospect and lead generate because I have ISAs. And I've outsourced a lot of the ISAs to work with some of the agents. But I would pull a list of absentee owners, right? And you'll be surprised at how many absentee owners are in one state. Now, if you know that there's another area that's hot and popping, trust me, I'm going in your state. You can do referrals. I don't understand why this agent to agent referral thing is not like, why we don't dominate that. You can. So anybody that you talk to, whether it's a for sale by owner or whoever you're making contact with, go and invest in some dollar store cards. If you want to be bougie and get you some high-end cards, you don't have to, because Dollar Store Tree, they got really nice cards, and you want to just thank the people for having a conversation with you. The more people you have in your database, the more people you're going to be able to do more deals. So I want you to go on your MLS and the absentee owners. I don't know, in Maryland, we used to have, because I haven't been on the MLS in a while, but we used to have with a tax record, and we show the absentee owners who they were. We didn't have numbers though. So you can connect with your title company and see if they have a list of numbers for absentee owners. So here's a script for an absentee owner. So hi, my name is Ella with ABC Realty. The reason why I'm calling you today, because according to the records, our records, your property and whatever the address showed up in our database that it may be vacant. And then I'll ask them, do you still own this property? And if they say yes, of course, great. I'm looking for available homes. Unfortunately, our inventory is low. Now, a lot of these absentee owners are investors, so they know the lingo, they understand it. So you got to be a little savvy and understanding the market too. The thing is, because of some absentee owners, they may want to keep their property because they got family in it. Some of them got tenants in it. Now, Y'all remember another ebook? You remember the thing about tenants, landlords? Well, what about a landlord that want to get more property? So do you have a private list of properties that may come out? Do you? I do, because I got a whole bunch of agents in my office as getting ready to list some properties. So I do have a list. Can y'all do me one favor? Think outside the box. This is stuff they're not going to share with me in real estate school. This is the stuff that they're not going to, just like you going to these classes, you going to these trainings, and I'm not taking anything away from you going to classes, you going to these trainings. But boss ladies, boss guys, you got to think outside the box. Ask yourself this question: how do I get people's information? Yes, you can teach me all day long how to do, all this stuff online. You teach me all day, but how do I get connection with people? Because that's who's going to pay me. People are going to pay me. So these absentee owners, they are a gold mine, a gold mine. If you really want to put something in a niche, if you really want to hone in on, you find out how many absentee owners are in your state and you start drilling and start going and finding them, because these people have properties. So if y'all can see the cost for the Fiverr guy, if you pull up on the site, if y'all use the Fiverr link that here, you can get, like, I think Fiverr gives y'all like $5 off or something like that, but it also gives our nonprofit $5 or something. I can't remember what it does, but the guy, virtual guy 20, I think you could probably get like, don't quote me, it may be like 200 of them for maybe 100 of them for like $20 or 200. What we do in the boardroom, we get a bulk. So y'all can get together and get a bunch of agents together and buy a list, because I usually get 10,000 and I'll pay 500, but we splitting it. We split the cost, because so if y'all do, he does, like, I want to say it's 100 for like $20. You get 100 of them, but you need a lot of them. Or if you just get the 100, you give them the county that you want. And then before you buy it, you can just ask them how many are in my state or in my county. So before you purchase it, just say Coach sent you there. And he'll pull you up a list to be able to tell you, okay, so you got 1,600 from him for $100. And it's not bad. I mean, the thing is to split it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to start using our resources together. Don't do all this all by yourself. So, okay. Here's another script. I want y'all to take a picture, because I gotta go. I've kept y'all long enough. I thought I was gonna be able to get this in an hour. I don't know why I thought I was gonna get it in an hour, but I tried. But are y'all having fun? Please make sure you share our channel, subscribe to our channel, share the video while it's out, and hopefully that it can help somebody else. Because one thing I always said, no agents left behind, is I need you to reach back and bring one with you. So if I help you, I want you to help somebody else, right? Each one teach one, each one reach one, right? Okay, so I want you to, this is an assignment. I need you to go on your Facebook. And thank you to all of the bosses yesterday. Y'all tagged me in your video. Some of y'all did it. Many of y'all didn't do it. And you got to keep doing that. If you do that at least once a month or every 2 weeks, you're going to get some business from it. It's going to start piquing people's interest. Because one thing is this, we want people to know we are working. Even if you're not working, go out there, dress up, put some clothes on, go out there and pretend like you're working. Because people want to work with people that are busy in their mind, that are doing something. So this is what I want y'all to do on your Facebook. On your Facebook, I want you to now, you're going to support local businesses. We're going through a pandemic. Some businesses are struggling. Some businesses, are not. But what I want you to do is to find out, this is so cool. You're going to post like your favorite business. Maybe that you like, this is going to be a business posting week, or make it once a week. And you're going to feature a business. And so you can say, Ask your people on your Facebook is to share somebody that they love and tell them why. What's your favorite cake person? What's whatever. But I want them to post their business. Who do you recommend? What business out here do you recommend? Let's support Business Day. Come up with a flyer. Come up with something that Mondays is my business connection day. Mondays is the day that I give, thanks to businesses out there. And this is what you want to do. When they give their person the company and the number, the contact, what do? You reach out to them. Hey, Sarah, this is, Ella. Real estate agent in the area. And John, he posted on my page that you was the best baker in town. And I just wanted to introduce myself to you. And thank you so much. And what I'm going to do is add you to my database and share you with all my friends. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? That's all I want to know. Did you catch that? You do that once a week. And you remember those business connect people that I said that you're supposed to be meeting with? You done that. Y'all posting everything else. Let the people share who they like. And now that is technically a referral, business referral for you. See, Shy, my boss lady. Shy, I don't even think they caught that part. I know it's late in the day. Did y'all catch that? Post for businesses, people that want to talk about the businesses that they like. You call those businesses because they're going to put their information on there, and you just introduce yourself. Okay. I think we feature Fridays. I love that. And do it once a week. And that becomes your theme. Thank you. So now I'm going to close it up as we go. You got to stop looking, we say peeking at everybody else's stuff. Focus on you. So you got to remember, we got full-time agents, we got dual career agents, we got agents that have 3, 4, 5 other businesses. Judge your success on what you put out, not what anybody else put out. So now, here's another one. Remember I said, the people that stay on the longest, you literally get all of the goodies. So this is what I want y'all to do, a drive-by in your neighborhood. You remember, we got to meet people that have houses. So you should be doing, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, you should be doing drive-bys. Not that kind of drive-by. Don't go get yourself in jail. I want you to do a neighborhood drive-by and talk about these neighborhoods. And when you have your moving to group, you're going to be able to have data, information. Everybody should have their own YouTube channel, moving to whatever, and you're going to ride the neighborhood. So come up with a name for your moving to your driving, and like driving Miss Daisy. But come up with your name for this piece that you do in your business. Now you got a feature Friday for business. What are you going to do for touring? It's like touring Atlanta, touring California, touring. What's your area? Give a shout out to your area right now. Put it in the feed. Give a shout out to your area, and we're going to name it really quick. Put it in the feed. So touring, Boston, touring Oregon, touring wherever. Where are we touring today? And then what you're going to do is you're going to just put your phone on the mount. We ain't got to be all high tech. They got the thing where you can turn your phone around and you can just talk. You know what? This is a day in the life of a real estate boss, right? And today I'm going to be touring Western Florida. Come on. I'm going to be touring Tuesday, DC. I'm touring California. And you got content. Content is king. Moving to Indy. So I'm touring St. Louis. So bosses, I want to leave y'all all with this, because I don't even know how much more I got to go. But can y'all do this? So touring DMV. Come on, bosses. Touring Atlanta. Touring Clay County. See, y'all don't know that this could be a referral piece right here too, right? Touring Southwest Florida. And all you're doing is riding through the community and talk about the neighborhood. You don't know your area? Ooh, that's another story. One of the things that I'm getting ready to do is I want to create we have a platform that where people, y'all gonna tour the outside, right? And it's data. For anybody to have a listing, we want to be able to have our own platform that we can tour, see, let you tour your listing, and we put it on a national platform. Why is it that, and this is my 2 cents that I'm going to end with, why is it that your listing goes on these third-party platforms and you got to turn around and you got to pay for it to get the people that was interested in the property that you actually got? Well, I wanted us to create a platform, a house tour, right here on this type of platform where people will be able to tour your listing. All of the people that come in, all of the people that inquire go where? Go back to you. Is that something you agents, all of the bosses out here would be interested? And it wouldn't cost us to be paying for. All we got to do is maintain staff to be able to monitor. Now, you're touring DC, you're touring Atlanta, where does that go? It goes right on this, it'll go on that platform too, so people can actually see all of the things. Let me just say this, that is a game changer for us. That's why this video ain't gonna stay up past Monday, because we don't need to let them know all of what we get ready to do. So, bosses, I think, okay, I might have had some more, let me see. This is just talking about when you're making calls, just bring your script to life. Make sure that, you got some energy into it. Here's another script. Make sure you take a photo of this script. I keep telling you, I got so many goodies. I'm trying to wrap a 21-day listing camp in 3 days. They said it couldn't be done, but you can't tell me what I can't do. I got this. Here's another script. See, you waited all the way to the end, and now you get all of the goodies. But if you come back tomorrow, I'll definitely try to get everybody a copy of all of the scripts that we did. So now you got another one. This is one that if it was under contract, a script for you, a circle prospecting. These are circle prospecting scripts. Awesome. And you can tweak them. You can, add your flavor to them and whatnot, and you'll be good. So this one here, create your marketing pieces that we were talking about with that 99. And the thing is, getting listings is about building relationships. And so we definitely going to start working on our business to business. We can come back to this tomorrow because I am out of time. This was, I'll show you guys about how you can door knock, but not door knock, if that makes sense. So you're going to knock for calls. So can you do me a favor? Can you make sure you like this video if you like it? Can you subscribe, share it? Now, I do have to ask, if I did a good job, can you leave a review, a testimony or something in the feed for me really quick? Because I told you this whole YouTube is new for me. And if you guys really want me to come back out, if this is something that you need or we could use in this industry, I will be more than happy to come out on YouTube as often as you want me to. So if you're interested in the design team, make sure you put something in here, because I do have my team to come back to these videos and answer each one of you guys' questions. If you have questions, post your questions. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, please leave a comment. Come on, ladies. Come on. Guys, welcome to the platform. If you're not a member of Real Estate Ladies Rock, please make sure you join Real Estate Ladies Rock. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate it. Thanks, April. Judith, thank you, boss. Don, thank you. Sherry, thank you so much. Eva says she's already subscribed. Please subscribe, share it with all of the real estate people out there. Thank you, Lisa. Brandon Holmes, Tressa, thank you so much. Share it with your brokers. I mean, if you guys need me to come, I guess we're virtual now. Christina, but please share. The more people that know about this, we help the industry. It's not just self. It's definitely truly about helping everybody. Thank you, Marta. Veronica, thank you. Miss Rose, thank you, boss lady. So, hey, Miss Phoebe, thank you so much. Pearl, thumbs up. Hey, Denise, thank you. Tamika, thank you. Thank you. Subscribe. Do I need to go back with anything? I'll try to do a quick rundown. Tomorrow is the last day for the camp. And boss says, no agents left behind. As I do all sessions that I do, can y'all put this in the chat for me? I am an amazing agent making a lot of money. I am the boss and I'm never, ever comfortable. You can leave that in the comments section as well. Please enjoy. Continue to have the best day of your life, everybody. And we are out of here. I'll let you keep please, if you want the design team, I need to know, because we're taking the orders as they're taking the orders in order, so that we can make sure that we get everybody what they need. Awesome. Thank you so much. And Shy, we are out of here.